This opportunity is only possible because in a growing number of states, you now have a choice who to purchase your energy from. In the past, you were stuck with whoever the default provider was. Telecom went through the same process and long-distance prices came down dramatically. Today, the same story is true with utilities. Except we're no longer talking about a $25 long-distance phone bill. Instead, we're dealing with a $250 combined electric and natural gas bill. And you're about to get the inside track on a unique and proven system allowing entrepreneurs like you and I to capitalize on this massive shift of wealth.
I'd say there are a few other industries that will compete for being exciting in the decades ahead. The energy business, some approach will provide cheaper energy that's environmentally friendly. And there's a lot of science, a lot of business. It's a global thing. There'll be some great careers there.
At the core of Ambit Energy's success is a different way of doing business, one that isn't solely focused on Wall Street numbers. It starts with our CEO, Jerry Thompson's vision statement to become the finest and most respected retail energy provider in the country. Out of this core philosophy, Ambit hit #1 on Inc. 500 in 2010 as the fastest growing private company in America. Today we're one of the largest direct selling companies in the world, all in just a few short years and without sacrificing customer satisfaction in the process. With the success and accolades Ambit has enjoyed over the years, one might think the best is behind us. Truth is, we've barely scratched what's possible. We have an entire marketplace of consumers unconsciously throwing money out of the window every minute of every hour of every day. So let's jump right in and talk about the core value proposition driving this opportunity.
You can join Ambit Energy as a customer. There's no charge or fee. The process of switching takes a mere 5 minutes. And most importantly, your local utility company does not change.
Your utility company will continue to service your lines, read your meter, and bill you. You'll still get their charges for distribution and taxes.
The only thing that will change is lowering your cost of the kilowatt hours, lowering your cost of electricity.
Every bill looks a bit different, but has the same fundamentals. You will continue to get your bill from the same company with the same delivery charges and taxes. Only the per kilowatt hour rate in the supply section will change. I've seen up to 30% savings and everything in between. It's kind of like driving down the road and seeing the gas station on one side is 5% cheaper, or even just a few cents cheaper than the gas station across the street. Which direction do people turn? Again, there's no cost to become a customer. If you don't like our service, you can switch right back, because unlike much of our competition, we don't have any early termination fees. One of the many reasons we've maintained such high customer satisfaction. Green E certified plans are available, along with a written guarantee ensuring your service won't be interrupted during the switchover or your first month's bill is free. We also have a travel rewards program, similar to getting airline miles from your credit card, except here, you're being rewarded to save money, not the other way around. Also, just for trying our service, we'll send a 3-day, 2-night hotel voucher good at dozens of vacation destinations around the country.
Word of mouth is the most powerful form of advertising, which has a growing number of companies rolling out customer referral programs. Ambit takes this concept to an entirely new level. As a customer, you're already saving. Simply refer 15 others, and soon your bill will look like a mistake. But it's no accident. It's our free energy program. Here's what an Ambit bill looks like before free energy and after free energy. Another example, before free energy, after free energy. Once again, before free energy and after free energy. Using just $100 a month as the average, Ambit's free energy program represents a $1,200 positive swing in your yearly budget. Pay down debt, start a college fund, accelerate your investments. How would you put an extra $1,200 to use? Looking for the disclaimer in the print? Well, here it is. There is no deadline to qualify. Your credit is calculated from the average supply usage of your referrals. And so long as you maintain 15 referrals, it never expires. So you can earn free energy for the rest of your entire life.
Saving is good. Free is even better. But having an opportunity to get paid every month on something unconsciously used and habitually purchased is truly an incredible concept. Let's put this into perspective. Assuming you had the money, how much would you invest right now if you knew for the rest of your life you would get paid $1,000 every single month? Using even generous market interest rates, it would take upwards of $250,000 invested for this kind of return. My friends, take a seat, because getting started with Ambit won't cost anywhere near this, and $1,000 a month is just the beginning.
The first way we get paid and the foundation of the business is to bring value to the people we know, love, and care about by helping them save money as an Ambit customer. You'll receive a $100 bonus for your first 5 customers. 2 of these customers are represented by computers because Ambit gives us a head start by subscribing to their web-based marketing tools for $25 a month. We'll talk more about this in a bit. Upgrading your own utility service also counts as a customer, and so we only need 2 more customers to receive our first $100 bonus. 5 more customers and you'll receive an additional $100. Another 5 pays an additional $50, and 5 more beyond that for a total of 20 customers pays a combined $300 in upfront bonuses. Keep in mind, these customers you're earning upfront bonuses on also qualify you for our free energy program.
But this is just like you earning a few $100s and getting free energy by helping people save money. Which is like making burgers and fries at McDonald's. It's the foundation of what we do. But to make the big money, we need to expand our distribution, which means helping others do the exact same thing, and Ambit provides plenty of incentives. Team Builder bonuses are earned every time you personally sponsor a new consultant who launches their business by gathering a few customers. Promote to earn more by building a team of 6 consultants, with at least 2 being personally sponsored by you, and you're now a regional consultant. Well, you'll earn an additional bonus, not just on the consultants you sponsor, but now as they expand their business, this leadership bonus is paid on every consultant in your growing distribution. This is where you begin to experience the power of leverage. When your regional team hits a total of 18 consultants, you're now promoted to the senior consultant level, where you're going to earn an additional leadership bonus. Get your new senior team started by sponsoring a few consultants, and as they do the same, you can see the power of leverage. At the senior consultant level, it becomes very, very exciting. Continue growing and earning until 5 consultants promote themselves to the same rank that you're at of senior consultant, and now you become an executive consultant, where yet another leadership bonus is added. Build your executive team by sponsoring a few consultants, and as they do the same, the power of leverage becomes life-changing. Same as before, you'll need 5 consultants to hit the same rank of executive, and as soon as that happens, you now promote to the highest rank of national consultant, where the final leadership bonus gets added, and the power of leverage can turn yearly income into monthly income. These weekly bonuses can be life-changing.
Every customer of every consultant pays a utility bill every single month, which means you get paid every single month. It's called residual income, and Ambit pays on 7 generations of customers across all of your distribution teams. To give you an idea of what's possible, let's assume each consultant, starting with you, gathers just 10 customers. Fairly conservative considering everybody wants free energy, which requires 15, and it takes 20 customers to be fully qualified. Over time, let's say you expand your distribution by sponsoring 3 others who continue this exact same formula. As you can see in this projection, with each consultant doing their small part gathering 10 customers and helping 3 others do the same, no individual consultant is doing much, but the compound effect produces a lot of customers. The residual commission per customer varies based on where they're located in your distribution and their actual electric and natural gas usage. Run the math on this, and you're looking at a life-changing residual income mailed out or direct deposited on the 15th of every month. In addition, as you promote up and build your leadership teams, you also earn a residual bonus that gets paid on every customer in each of your distribution teams. This means it gets paid on top of and beyond the 7 levels you see here, which in the long run has the potential to grow far beyond what you see here. Most people don't have a single dollar of residual income, so it's understandable if you find this all a bit hard to swallow. For years, we used to lower the projection to make it look more believable. But now, with well over 1 million customers and $1 billion of annual revenue using this exact business model, we're no longer projecting, we're doing. So the $1 million question isn't, does Ambit work? But rather, will Ambit work for you? It can be a tough question to think about because there's a good chance this isn't your first rodeo. And if what you had tried previously had worked out, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. Of course, you'd expect us to be biased, but just a few years ago, we were on your end of the camera. Looking back on things, there's a few key ingredients to Ambit's secret sauce worth considering.
Number 1, we have the perfect product to build a business around. You won't need to convince or remind anyone to pay their electric and natural gas bill. Remember, it's free to be a customer. Takes 5 minutes to switch, and doing so rewards your customers with savings every month. The biggest objection we run into is that it sounds too good to be true.
Number 2, this is a part-time business. We're not asking you to give up what you're currently doing. It's a plan B you can grow into a plan A within half an hour to an hour a day. Take a more aggressive approach and you can speed that up dramatically.
Number 3, everyone is limited to 24 hours a day and we only know so many people. Yet Ambit allows us to break that barrier because every time a new consultant joins your team, 24 more hours and an entirely new set of connections gets added to your business. You've seen the numbers, they multiply fast, and we've proven it works on a billion-dollar scale.
Number 4, people spend upwards of $1 million for a McDonald's franchise for one reason: the system. Could you make a better burger? Sure. But no one has a better system. With Ambit, we have the marriage of a time-tested system and the perfect product. Unlike McDonald's, getting started won't set you back $1 million, but the energy industry does have extremely high barriers to entry. Getting licensed by each state public utility commission, developing the IT and support systems to handle customer billing and collections, the customer service staff, the financial backing to cover energy usage, these things don't come easy and certainly don't come cheap. We're talking tens of millions in infrastructure we get access to. Is this worth the 25 grand we talked about earlier? Absolutely. And yet you're in business with Ambit for less than $500 out of pocket, and a small monthly fee for your suite of marketing websites, tools, and back office tracking software to keep you on the cutting edge of the industry and make everything we just shared possible. As reasonable as this is, especially compared to a traditional business or franchise, we understand it's not pocket change. But remember, by simply helping a few people you know, love, and care about save money as a customer, you can make the vast majority of that back within weeks, and you're qualified to receive free energy for the rest of your life. And if you can get excited about helping others experience free energy, there is no limit to the amount of income you can earn here. It can change your house, your car, your zip code. It can change your life, as it has ours.
Number 5, it's not often you find a company with such a proven track record and high level of success while barely scratching the market potential. Ambit is a $1 billion baby. With more states, countries, and continents going through the deregulation process, you're not just early to the game with Ambit, you're starting ahead of an entire industry going through what many consider the greatest shift of wealth in American history. People from every single walk of life are succeeding with Ambit Energy. Why not you? And why not now? Every day, every week, every month that slips by, people are joining Ambit Energy as customers and consultants. It's simply a matter of whether they join as a result of you and your team or someone else. A year from now, you can look back on this moment and either say, I wish I had, or I'm sure glad I did. Thank you so much for the past 15 minutes of your time. And at this point, you can begin getting started writing your own story or continue to see how Ambit has changed the lives of everyone else you just heard from.
Okay, now I want to go over the promotion that's currently running, and it is absolutely phenomenal. The company has never ran this promotion before. We've been involved right at 7 years. They've never done this. It's absolutely scary good. But before I do that, I want to cover some misconceptions, some myths, some misunderstandings that are out there, and make sure everybody understands about the customer side and just experiencing the service. First and foremost, it is absolutely free to be a customer. There is no cost to being a customer, okay? Nothing changes. There's no inconvenience. Same meter reader. The only thing that changes is the check you write is going to be for less money, okay? The savings are great. The competitive rates are awesome. We're seeing an average savings right here in Texas where I live in the TXU marketplace of about 43%. So we're almost on average cutting people's bill in half, okay? Now, depending on where you live, that might fluctuate, but bottom line is, you're going to save money, okay? There's also a satisfaction guarantee. Basically says if the light so much as flickered during the switchover process, Ambit will pay your first month's bill, no questions asked. They've never had to do that due to our patented customer care and billing platform that literally makes it almost impossible for something to fall through the cracks. They've never had to make good on that guarantee, and we've signed up over 1 million customers, but it's there for your comfort, okay, and give you the warm fuzzies. We're also Greenie certified, meaning 100% of our green product comes from renewable sources, so that's a true green product. But here's where it starts to get really, really fun. Every customer gets a welcome gift for enrolling, and it's a 3-day, 2-night stay at one of almost 40 resorts across the country in Mexico. Me and my wife in Texas, we went down to the Riverwalk in San Antonio, stayed 3 days, 2 nights, simply for paying less on a bill we have to pay anyway. That's very, very, very powerful. Also, there's monthly travel reward points. Every customer gets 2,000 points when they sign up, and then they earn a point per kilowatt that they use and 10 points per therm of natural gas that they use if they're in markets where Ambit is dealing and handling natural gas. In Texas right now it's just electricity, but these points obviously accrue every month because you're using the service, and they can be traded in on trips, excursions, cruises, airplane tickets, spa packages, golf getaways. Like I said, it works just like credit card miles or air miles, and you know, that's a very, very phenomenal program as well. But then you get over here to the customer referral program that was mentioned, and this gets really, really good. Every customer gets a free website. It looks just like this one, except it would have your name on it, and it's basically your account number.joinambit.com. And if you refer 5 people to that website that sign up for Ambit services, you're going to receive another exciting travel package, and you literally go to ambittravel.com and check them all out. These are very, very nice luxury packages, very, very nice destinations, so that's awesome. But when you refer 15 or more customers, you're going to receive an energy credit up to and including free energy. And basically how this works is Ambit has the ability to know who sent the customer because they know what website they signed up through. And so let's just say you referred 15 customers or more through your free little website, and while that's happening, those people are paying a bill. Now they're saving money, they're getting free trips, travel reward points, the free website. They also can take advantage of this program. It's a customer program, not a consultant program, and they're going to pay a bill. Well, Ambit has the ability to take all of those customers and get an average bill amount. They're going to add up all of their bills, divide by the total number of customers, and come up with an average bill amount, okay? And whatever that amount is, Ambit's going to apply a referral credit equal to that amount to your bill. In other words, let's just say the average of your customer referrals is a $250 electricity bill. And let's just say your electricity bill was $250. Well, when they apply that credit to your bill, $250 minus $250 is $0. You have free electricity now. Your electricity was free. All you're having to do is pay for the delivery fee and taxes, which is the Encore fees in our area. Depending on where you live, it's going to be the same delivery company and taxes, okay? And a lot of people have a hard time understanding this because this occurs month after month after month. These people pay their bill every month, and Ambit does the math every month. And so me and my wife have been getting free electricity for about 6 years. And I want to show you what that looks like. Basically, this is the bill that came in January, and you can see how our previous balance was $27. The bill for this month was $18.48. Then we go to the February bill. It was $16.68. Then the March bill, $13.98. And this goes on and on and on, month after month after month. And folks, that is huge. And all of these people are also incentivized to go out and send people to their free website so that they can take advantage of that same exact program. Now, that brings us to the money. You saw that in the video. I want to expound on the promotion that's being ran right now that is a promotion based upon attending our annual event called Ambition. Each and every year, Ambit Corporate runs an annual event called Ambition, and it's just important that you be there. Ambit Energy knows how important it is that you're there if you want to be successful. The top money earners in this company know how important that is. And so basically, Ambit is incentivizing this by throwing a lot of money on the table just to get you to register for an event you need to be going to anyway. And so if you're registered for that event, here's how this works. Now, I'm going to try to break this down because this is based on where the customers live. I'm going to talk about Texas customers first, okay? So let's just say you go out and you've got your 5 personal customer points as a goal, okay? The video shared with you, you're going to get 2 customer points just for having that personal suite, that business building system that you're paying $24.95 a month for. Now let's say you sign up yourself and grandma as a customer, and you do that within your first 4 weeks, your first 28 days. Ambit pays you $100. Now the promotion says if those customers are in Texas, you get that $100. If their customers are in other markets, then you need 1 more customer point for a total of 5 to make that $100. Okay? Now, the promotion says that if you will just go out and get 1 more customer point over here for a total of 6, okay? Just add 1 more customer to this scenario, Ambit would triple that 100 to 300. Okay? That is powerful because that is already over half your investment back. And whatever's in the system by Friday at midnight, checks cut the following Friday. And if you have direct deposit set up, it comes even sooner than that. Now, if these customers are in other markets, you need to add an extra customer out there for 7 customers. Okay? Now, these are customer points. For example, right here, we literally signed up ourselves, grandma, but we signed up my in-laws. They had a house and a business, so they were worth 2 points. My grandmother was actually worth 2 points. She had 2 meters on her house billed separately, and we signed up both accounts. Okay, so these are points, not necessarily people. So I wanted to illustrate that as well. Now, instead of them, if the customers are in other markets, instead of tripling the 100, they're going to double it. Okay. And the reason they do that is because in the other markets they can also be natural gas customers and all of that. If you're watching this explanation and you're in other markets besides Texas, or you're signing up customers that are living in other geographic locations besides Texas, get with the person that got you on this information and get clarification. It's very similar, slightly different though. Okay, so for the sake of this presentation, I'm going to keep this Texas specific from here on out. Okay, so basically 6 customer points would triple that 100 to 300. Now what's phenomenal about this is if you were to go out and get 4 more customer points for a total of 10, you would normally make another 100, but they're going to triple that as well. So now you've made $600 for getting 10 customer points in that first 28 days if you're registered for Ambition. So now just by getting a few friends and family members, people you do business with, to save money on a bill they have to pay anyway, and to sign up a customer takes about 5 to 10 minutes max, okay? You've just made a profit, okay? Now, what's phenomenal about this is you're going to get somebody started, let's just say that is me, and I go out and sign up myself and grandma within 4 weeks. I make 100, you make a matching 100 when I do that. The question is, do you think I would like to triple my money? Of course I would. So let's say I sign up my in-laws, home, and business. That's 6 customer points. If I do that within my first 28 days, they triple my 100 to 300, but they triple your matching 100 to 300. Now you've made $900 just for doing that. And folks, that can be done in a day, okay? And let's just say I wanted to triple my other. I go get 4 more customer points. They pay me another 300 like they sent you another 300, okay? Let's say you show this to your friend Ron. Ron gets in as a consultant, signs up himself and mama. Within 4 weeks, he makes 100. You make another matching 100. Ron gets 2 more points for a total of 6 to triple his 100 to 300. Ambit triples your 100 to 300, okay? And then if Ron wants to go get 4 more on top of that, they'll send him another 300. Okay, so that's the 2 of the 5, 2, 6, and then getting a team of 6, you can see how you can get promoted. But right there, it's showing $300, but that's actually, you have the ability to get paid $1,200 just for doing that right there, the 5 and the 2, and teaching those 2 to trigger both triple promotions just like you did. Folks, that is absolutely huge, okay? I just want you to understand that, okay? Now, the beautiful thing about these leadership bonuses that was mentioned in the video is all of this money is also tripled if they trigger their promotion, okay? So I want you to understand that. You know, every time a consultant comes in these organizations and gets their customer points, it's going to trigger these bonuses down here. But for any of these consultants that trigger that first promotion of $300, Ambit's tripling that 55 to 165, that 135, you know, to 405, that 215 to 70. I mean, it just gets scary good. You can just see how it can really just explode every time somebody comes in here. Okay, now basically you saw in the video the 7-level compensation plan, and all you need to do to get paid on all levels is get 20 customer points. Now, let's just say you can sponsor 3 people as consultants, especially with this promotion that's running. And let's just say all of these consultants can go sponsor 3. And the video explained this. You would have 3,279 consultants in your organization. Let's just say they don't all go out and get 20 customer points like you did. Let's just say they sign up themselves and mama. They don't even want to triple their money. Okay, they don't even want to take advantage of the promotion. And they just want to make that first $100. Well, if all of these consultants just signed up 2 customers, themselves and mom, you would have over 6,578 customers. And Ambit pays on banding. In other words, the more the customer uses, the more they will pay you. Band 1's the worst case payout, the bare minimal user. Okay, they will pay up to band 5, which is 5 times the money you see here, and that's the equivalent of a big time house. But not everybody's a band 5 customer, not everybody's a band 1 customer. We're going to stick with worst case scenario though, just so you see the power of this money, and you would see that that's right at $11,571 a month hitting your bank account on the 15th or sooner if you have direct deposit. Now I want to illustrate 2 things here because this is very powerful. Because in order to have an income coming in without having to trade time for the money, you would literally have to have in your bank after taxes right at $3 million drawn at the rate of 5% interest. That is why this is exciting. Okay, now this is not going to happen by next Thursday, but folks, I just want you to understand the power of this, and it grows every month because you've got consultants and customers out promoting this for you, whether you want them to or not, because of free electricity that's at stake. Okay, the next thing I want to expound on is the fact that it's willable. My background is in real estate. I was working 80 hours a week in my real estate business, but every time I sold a house, I was unemployed until I sold another one. And if something had happened to me, that real estate income would have stopped. Social Security eventually stops. Pensions stop. With this business, I can will it to my wife and son, and checks keep coming in every Friday and on the 15th of every month. Folks, that is phenomenal. That is generational wealth, and that is legacy building. Okay, I'm just telling you, where else can you do that with something that's unconsciously purchased, habitually used? And this is like literally owning your own toll road. The video mentioned how this quarter here is paid to unlimited depth. It does not stop at 7 levels. It is over, the 7-level compensation plan overlays on top of this. But when I say it's like owning your own toll road, for every vehicle that goes through lane 1 in your toll booth, you're going to get paid a quarter, and that never stops. Okay, and in lane 2, which is senior consultant, there in green, you'd get up to 75 cents per vehicle. Lane 3, executive consultant, up to $1.50. National consultant, up to $2 for lane 4 there. and it's going all the time. Now, not everybody takes the toll road, but even those people use electricity. And what if we said we'd throw in every toll road in Texas, New York, Illinois, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., Massachusetts, California, Rhode Island? I'm just telling you, any market that they open up, this business is yours. You don't have to pay another fee, okay? So the reason this works, it's a service, not a product. It's the power of part-time. You're already doing it anyway. You're just not getting paid for it. We tell people all of the time, we didn't go out to do Ambit. We just took Ambit with us when we went out. An example of that was a real estate appointment. I talked real estate for an hour. At the end of that appointment, we started talking money as the owner followed me out to my car. And I said, would you watch a 15-minute video? And he basically said yes. And that 20-second conversation has put over 2,000 customers in our business. Was that worth 20 seconds of my day to say, hey, would you watch a video if you're interested in making money? I mean, how simple is that? Lucrative compensation plan, folks, it's as much as money as you want to make. Okay, it's set us free. It's created total financial freedom and time freedom for me and my family. And I'm not saying that to brag or impress anybody listening in, but to impress upon you, if it can happen for me, it can happen for you, because the timing is absolutely perfect. You couldn't be seeing this at a better time, and the system is proven. If you're coachable, you're going to make money. And so with that being said, I highly recommend that you join Ambit Energy, become your own first customer, not only save money on your bill, but make money on your own bill. Let that help trigger those first bonuses and take control of your financial future. Make sure you get signed up for Ambition. If you have any questions, get with the person that got you on this webinar or this video to take advantage of this information. You need to get your questions answered, and let us know if we can do anything to help. But thank you for your time and energy. Hopefully this clears up the promotion, and I hope you see what we see. We'll see you at the bank. Have a great day.